You think you know Machiavelli. It is better to be feared than loved. The ends justify the means. These are the nursery rhymes of power, quoted by amateurs who have read the words but missed the music. The true unspoken lessons of Machiavelli are not about what a prince does, but what a prince becomes. They are laws of psychology, not just politics. Today, we reveal 5 of his unrevealed laws for those who are ready to operate on a higher level of reality. Unrevealed Lesson 1. Power abhors a vacuum, especially in your own mind. Everyone understands that when a throne is empty, someone will rush to claim it. Machiavelli wrote extensively on seizing these opportunities. But the unrevealed lesson is that this law applies to your own mind first. Your mind is a throne room. If it is not governed by a single, sovereign, and disciplined will, it will become a vacuum. And that vacuum will be filled by the chaos of public opinion, the anxieties of the moment, and the manipulative whispers of your rivals. You cannot project order onto a state if your own mind is a failed state. The first act of Machiavellian power is to establish an absolute monarchy over your own thoughts and impulses. Unrevealed Lesson 2. Fortune is dominated by action, not by hope. Machiavelli famously wrote that fortune is a woman, and to control her, one must be audacious. The common interpretation is to simply be bold. The deeper lesson is a profound contempt for the passive state of hope. Hope is a prayer to fortune. It is begging the universe for a favorable outcome. The sovereign does not hope. He acts with such decisive and calculated force that he creates his own fortune. He understands that reality is a current of chaos, and that this chaos respects momentum, not desire. By acting boldly, you are not gambling. You are introducing a new, powerful variable into the equation that forces all other variables to rearrange themselves around you. You do not wait for the perfect moment. You create the moment, and in doing so, you command fortune herself. Unrevealed Lesson 3. Predictability is the ultimate camouflage. Machiavelli advises a prince to be a great deceiver, a fox. The novice takes this to mean he should be wildly unpredictable. This is a mistake. The greatest deception is to be consistently underestimated. The unrevealed lesson is to cultivate a mask of boring, conventional predictability. Let your rivals believe they have you figured out. Let them map your habits, your apparent strengths, your supposed weaknesses. This allows them to build their strategies around a ghost. While they are busy preparing to counter your predictable moves, your true unconventional power is developing in the shadows, unseen and unopposed. A reputation for being conventional is the perfect camouflage for waging unconventional warfare. Unrevealed Lesson 4. Neutrality is a declaration of your own irrelevance. In times of conflict, the temptation to remain neutral is strong. It feels safe. It feels wise. Machiavelli saw it for what it is, a slow form of surrender. The unrevealed lesson is that power is a game of alignment. By refusing to choose a side, you are not preserving your options. You are declaring yourself a pawn, a resource to be claimed by the eventual victor. The world is governed by actors and agents. Even choosing the losing side and being overcome is strategically superior to neutrality, for it signals that you are a force that must be reckoned with, a player who understands the game. The sovereign operator knows that the price of a seat at the table is a clear and committed alignment. Unrevealed Lesson 5. Your vices serve your ambition. Your virtues serve your image. Machiavelli's most famous paradox is that a prince must be willing to act outside of conventional morality to preserve the state. They are not to be used for personal pleasure or petty revenge. They are impersonal tools, a psychological arsenal to be deployed only in service of his grand strategy, his state, his empire. Conversely, his virtues, his displays of mercy, piety, and generosity are also tools. Their function is to manage his public perception and maintain the loyalty of the masses. He privatizes his vices for his ambition and publicizes his virtues for his image. This psychological discipline is the true mark of a prince. If these unspoken laws resonate with you, it is because you have already sensed the superficiality of the common interpretations. You are ready to understand power not as a set of actions, but as a state of being. The blueprint has been delivered. This is not a request, it is the moment of decision. When you subscribe to this channel and comment with the word Prince, you are not just clicking a button. You are signaling your departure from the world of amateurs. You are accepting the cold, hard physics of power as your new reality. This is not a channel, it is your new council chamber. The real work begins now.